Namaste and welcome back to the channel. Now today's curry is a very famous curry from my city where I come from. It's called Jaipur and the curry is called Aloo, Pyaaz, Paneer ki Subzi. And in this curry basically we use a lot of ghee and that is why it's rich. And we use baby potatoes, we use shallots, which is the baby onions, and the cottage cheese, Indian cottage cheese, which we call paneer. So let's begin. Alright, so let's begin with the ingredients first. So I have used, as you can see in the big bowl, I have used around 400 grams of paneer, which I have already fried. And then I have used 400 grams of the baby potatoes and I've cut them into 4 and fried once again. And this paste here has 4 medium tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder, 2 tablespoons of the Kitchen King masala or a curry powder mix, and 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. And with the other paste, this is 2 large onions, ginger and garlic. I have used around 10 cloves of garlic because this curry has to have a lot of garlic, and then 2 green chilies. So these are the 2 main pastes we are going to use for the curry. And the rest of the ingredients of course are the little shallots. Little onions or the shallots are better for making this curry because they are sweeter, and we are going to keep them chunky. Some of them are as is and some I've cut them into half. Then I've got some chopped coriander for garnish, and of course more of the sliced shallots and a little bit of capsicum, some green chilies. I've taken 2 green chilies, a little bit more of ginger garlic paste, and then for the garnishing, and I'm going to use it for curry as well, some of the ginger juliennes and garlic juliennes. And then for the tempering, I have used bay leaf, cinnamon, black cardamom, some black peppercorns, and 2 or 3 cloves and some cumin seeds. Now I'm going to cook this curry in ghee because that is how we do it in Jaipur, and that is how everyone loves it. You do not use oil for this, just use ghee, and trust me, it tastes fantastic. Go. Alright, now let's start cooking. So for cooking, as I said, I'm not going to use oil at all. I'm going to use ghee, and I'm going to use like 3 or 4 tablespoons of ghee, which you can later on skim off if you do not want, but it does need a lot of fat to cook properly. And usually my curries are quick, but this time this will take time if you want it to be absolutely the way it is. Of course, even we will not eat this much of ghee, we'll skim it off once the curry is cooked. But to cook the sauce properly, you need a good amount of fat. You can use oil if you want. Now once the ghee is hot, I'm going to put all my tempering in. Now this curry is very famous in my city where I come from, and I'm from Jaipur. And it was started by basically a very little vendor who used to sell sweets, and then he started making this curry, and later on it became so popular that people used to line up outside his shop, and then it reached every home, and now everyone makes it, almost. So once the tempering is, you can smell the tempering, I'm going to add the sliced onions. Now this is around 5-6 of the shallots sliced, and around 2 inches of capsicum. Now once again, as I said, it's not a quick recipe. It does need decent amount of cooking. We need to cook these onions until they are almost golden brown. Alright, now as you can see they are golden brown. I'm going to add all of my juliennes of garlic to it and the green chili and a little bit, let's say 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. We need to cook it for 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to add our onion paste. Now once again, this has onion, ginger, garlic and green chili in it. And after adding this, we need to cook this mixture for at least 5 minutes. Let's say between 5 and 10 minutes. And then we are going to add our tomato puree. Alright, now I've been cooking this mixture for around 5 to 7 minutes now. And as you can see, the net kind of formation and the ghee oozing out, this part of the masala is cooked. And this is when I'm going to add my shallots. And after adding the shallots, I'm just going to cook it for 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to add my tomato paste with all the spices in, which I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Now this dish in Jaipur usually is served with barley roti. But then I'm gluten free, I can't have barley and I don't have barley at home today. So we are going to have it with either a paratha or a normal roti. Now after 2 minutes, I'm going to add my tomato and the masala paste. And once again, we need to cook this until it's done properly, and this will need at least 10 minutes on high flame. After 10 minutes, we'll check it again. Until then, let's let it cook. Alright, now I've been cooking this beautiful looking red colored thing for 15-16 minutes now, and this is the time I'm going to add salt to it. I did not add the salt earlier because these little shallots, they get cooked very quickly if you add salt earlier. So salt to taste, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of sugar to it. I don't want to make it sweet, but the sugar will enhance everything. And after mixing everything, I'm going to add my paneer and the potatoes, which are already been fried. Now remember, the potatoes are 95% cooked in the fryer, so we are not going to cook this for very long. We just need to cook it so that some of the juices at least can go inside the paneer and the potato. And after mixing it thoroughly, let's cook it for another 5 minutes, and then we do the garnishing and the plating. Alright, now after cooking it for another 2-3 minutes, this curry is ready. We just put some chopped coriander, and then we do our plating. And then your aloo, pyaaz and paneer subzi is ready. Just a little bit of everything into the bowl. You can see the onions, you can see the potatoes, And you can see the paneer. Sorry, my plating is taking time because I did a foolish thing of taking a little spoon to serve. Alright, so potato, paneer, and the shallots curry. It's semi-dry. You can have it with whatever you like. 2-3 juliens of ginger and some coriander on top, and voila, you have your paneer, aloo and pyaaz ki sabzi. Once again, try it. If you like, please let me know. If you don't like, still let me know, but do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.